If you're facing a disability hearing by phone, you might be feeling a little unsure or even nervous. But here's the good news. It's more straightforward than you think, and I'll walk you through it step by step. Hi, I'm Janet Cox, attorney at Cox, Stansberry Kinsley. We help people with personal injury, long-term disability, and Social Security disability claims. Today, I want to talk to you about what to expect from a telephone hearing from your Social Security disability claim. Whether you're applying for SSDI or SSI, understanding the process can make things feel a lot less stressful. Before the pandemic, telephone hearings were a rarity. Most people went to a hearing and met with their judge in person. But when COVID hit in 2020, Social Security had to pivot fast because so many people couldn't afford to wait for months or even years for an in-person hearing to resume. So SSA began holding hearings by phone, and to most people's surprise, they worked really well. From what I've seen, telephone hearings are just as fair as in-person ones. In fact, many of my clients find them less stressful and more convenient. First, let's talk about the basics. Most hearings last between 30 to 45 minutes. Some go a little longer, but they always focus on key topics. Number 1, your age. Number 2, your education. Number 3, your work history. Number 4, your medical conditions and how they affect your ability to work. Before the hearing is scheduled to begin, be sure you're in a location that is quiet, where you have a good cell signal if you use a cell phone. Plan to be alone unless you have special reasons why you need to have someone with you. You can be in your attorney's office if you prefer. Now, let's go through what happens during a phone hearing. Here's what you can expect. First, you'll receive a hearing notice. This tells you the date and time of your hearing and the name of the judge assigned to your case. At the scheduled time, the hearing assistant, usually the judge's clerk, will call you and everyone else involved. The assistant connects the judge, your attorney, and yes, you need one, and a vocational expert, someone who answers questions from the judge or your attorney about the types of work you've done in the past, whether there are other jobs in the economy that you could do or could not do based on your work history and medical condition. Once everyone is on the call, the judge will confirm that everyone agrees to proceed by phone. Ask each participant to confirm they're alone in a room and not recording because only the judge is allowed to record. Ask your attorney whether the case is complete and whether there are any objections to the evidence. Lastly, let's talk about what you will be asked during the hearing. First, you'll take an oath or affirmation to tell the truth. Then you will be asked questions by the judge or your attorney about your medical conditions, your daily limitations, and how those affect your ability to work. Now, don't worry, this isn't a speech. You're not expected to memorize anything. Just be honest and specific. After your testimony, the judge will ask the vocational expert questions, and your attorney may have some follow-ups. When everyone is finished, the judge will ask if there's anything to add and then close the hearing. Now, here's a quick recap before we go. Number 1, telephones became common after COVID and have proven to be just as effective as in person. You receive a notice through the mail with the date, time, and the judge's name. A hearing assistant will call you and everyone else involved, including the judge, your attorney, and a vocational expert. The judge will walk you through some basic questions before you give your testimony. You'll talk about your medical conditions and how they affect your ability to work. You don't need a script, just tell the truth. The hearing usually lasts 30 to 45 minutes, and then you wait for the judge's decision. These hearings are your chance to tell your story and explain how your conditions prevent you from working. And doing it by phone can actually make you feel more relaxed and more focused. If you'd like help preparing for your hearing, or if you're just applying for SSDI or both SSDI and SSI, we offer free consultations. Just give us a call or visit our website. And if you found this helpful, like or subscribe. We post regularly about Social Security disability, and our goal is to make this process feel a little bit less overwhelming. Thanks for watching.